One of the things that has been the most consistent theme that I've had in my career here is that when it comes to the general fund, without a doubt, the number one priority of the citizens is public safety. We hear about that when we went through the budget process last year with the public testimony. Without a doubt, that is the number one priority that our citizens have. Out of the $171 million general fund, over 70% of that budget is spent on public safety. One of the things that we heard last year during our budget process, where we were reaching out and trying to gain more participation from our citizens, were over and over again, the number one service we expect from our county is public safety.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office provides law enforcement coverage for every jurisdiction within Spokane County except for 4. We do not provide police coverage for Liberty Lake, Airway Heights, Cheney, or the city of Spokane. All the other jurisdictions are covered by the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. We provide their policing efforts, and we try our best to keep this community as safe as possible. The importance of the Sheriff's Office to a community is really your safety. And if you really take a look at it from the business perspective, without a good law enforcement, without that protection level, economic development does not happen in a community. Companies do not come to areas that have lost control of their crime. But the Spokane County Sheriff's Office is regarded as one of the top agencies in the state. Our training unit is second to none. We train anywhere from 300 to 3,500 law enforcement professionals from across the world here. They come here to train. We received a major award last year because we're the only agency within the United States that sends our training to an international certification board and has that training certified. We have created training that no other agency in the United States has had, and we have given that training to the agencies throughout the nation. What I need out of a budget in 2019 is I need my capital needs funded, my weapon systems, my less lethal systems, and my vehicles. That needs fixed. If we do not fix that, we will face a high liability issue and possible lawsuits if those systems fail us. We need to have a budget that actually covers the cost of doing business, and that doesn't mean bringing back the 32 deputies that we lost. That just means just fund me so I am not $1.6 million in the hole starting day one. We have great personnel that are going to take us into the future and build a stronger sheriff's office continually.
Well, the prosecutor's office is a very multifaceted function in the county. We are the county's lawyers. So we represent all the other elected officials in the county, and we represent the county if they sue. We defend the county if they're sued. But the more often written about part of the office that we do is the criminal justice side. We prosecute all felonies that occur within the boundaries of Spokane County, and we prosecute all misdemeanors and traffic infractions that occur outside the incorporated limits of all the cities within the county. Out of the general fund, we're right up around $10.5 to $11 million out of the general fund. We also get funding from a number of other sources, as do other county agencies, which include grant money. Some of it's state, some of it's federal. That goes to fund portions of, or in some cases, positions entirely on a year-to-year basis. But we do take the substantial portion of our funding out of the general fund annually. There's many things on the horizon that we've been looking at in conjunction with the Blueprint for Reform as well as the MacArthur funding. We've changed the way we think about a lot of things. We have established a program to try to reduce the average daily population in the jail, so we're excited about those opportunities to do that through such initiatives as diversions to treatment opportunities and support. Sometimes people they don't really need a lot of treatment, they just need a little bit of support. Housing, possible employment opportunities to get them a GED. So we work with pretrial services and other agencies here in the county to make sure that those opportunities are out there. I think one of the most positive things about working in the law and justice system in Spokane County is the fact that we can generally get together and talk. That people are willing to listen to one another and understand that every agency has statutory guidelines that they have to follow, and in our case, the constitutional provisions that are so important. And the ability to sit down, again, roundtable all of the issues. expand our thinking and cooperate with one another, understanding we're never going to agree on everything, because there are some times where there will be direct conflicts, but the ability to sit at a table and talk those things out and remember who we work for. We work for the people of Spokane County, and they are our bosses. They pay us our checks, and they expect us to deliver the right results. And I think that's something that everybody has as a common goal.
I'm John McGrath. I'm the Director of Spokane County Detention Services. I oversee 2 of the jails that Spokane County has. The Spokane County Jail downtown and Geiger Correction Center, which is on the West Plains. They operate 24/7, include 300 employees. We average 980 inmates a day. The Spokane County Jail in downtown Spokane operates as our booking facility, so all inmates that are arrested or report for custody report to the downtown facility. It's a maximum security facility. It was built in 1986. The original design was about 462 inmates, and over the years, with overcrowding, we've added additional bed space. Geiger Corrections became the overflow for the Spokane County Jail around the early 90s. That facility operates as our program facility. And so all of our reentry programs that can't go on in the jail go on out of Geiger, provide anger management, parenting classes, GED. Those programs create a number of opportunities for these people when they're released to be successful in our community. What we have to provide for every offender is everything from medical services, their mail, their laundry, their food, transportation, libraries, visitation, sanitation. We operate in a way that a city does, where every need that a person has that resides in one of our facilities, we have to meet. As a community, we're going to have to decide how and what level of incarceration this community wants to provide. That could include closing facilities and creating additional costs, or it could include investing in the criminal justice system so that we provide an avenue for people to be successful in the community so that they're not causing costs in the criminal justice system.